Hello, 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 and happy Wednesday to all of my Pisces. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today, Pisces. Hopefully, you all are having a fantastic day on today, Pisces. But then again, I know you are because that's the intention you set. We're going to get right into your reading, Pisces. We are moving towards a full moon, which is nice. On top of that, we have some planets that are retrograde right now, Pisces. And your ruling planet is going retrograde. Yes, on Friday, June 25th. So we're going to get into it. We're going to get right into it. So let's go. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Pisces as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. Yes. Yes, 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 Pisces. Yes. We're going to get right into it, right into it, right into it. Yes. Neptune and Jupiter. Yes, yes, yes. Jupiter is also going retrograde, and so is Uranus. Venus is going retrograde. Mercury is coming back around. Well, Mercury is retrograde right now, but it's going to be retrograde again. So it's a lot going on in the universe. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. And this full moon that's coming and how that affects everybody. So yes, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Yes, I love Pisces. Okay, let's do it. I want you to first say, I am a Pisces, because as I'm shuffling the cards, Pisces, the message that's coming through to me is that I really, really want you all to really get focused. Your path is really to heal the world, Pisces. You all are the last sign in the Zodiac. You have the wonderful ability to absorb energy from everywhere, right? And so it's learning how to channel that energy, not nurture energy, because you all are nurturers by default, but not nurture energy that could harm you, that could contaminate you, but knowing how to set up really, really firm boundaries. I'm seeing you all creating legacy wealth. This is what I'm seeing right out the deck. I see you all creating legacy wealth. But see, you're not going to nurture this kind of hostile energy, right? This kind of energy that is constantly coming at you with both guns just blasting, right? That kind of energy, accusatory energy, that kind of stuff. It doesn't matter whether it's his family members, it doesn't matter if it's friends, it doesn't matter who it is. I'm talking about the spirit, that kind of energy. You all are healers by default. So I want you to remind yourselves of who you are. I am a Pisces. I am empathetic. I am artistic. I am emotional, but in a good way. I am selfless. I'm a natural healer. I am musical. I am wise. I am gentle. I am intuitive. I am compassionate, right? That compassion for people sometimes, just like with some of the other signs, they have their thing. Like, for instance, Aquariuses are very friendly, right? I'm talking about high vibrational Aquarians are very, very friendly. And they're also humanitarians, but sometimes that can kind of, if abused, it could cause people to vibrate low. Like your compassion, if people abuse your compassion, and your ability to pick up on energies from everywhere and really rooting for the underdog, Pisces, it will really cause you to start vibrating low. Well, people will accuse you of being moody. They will accuse you of being negative or lazy or idealistic or even an escapist, because it's just so overwhelming at times. This kind of energy can become very overwhelming, especially in families, right? Now, with people on the outside of your family, that may be easier to kind of sort of cut off. But people that you were raised with, sometimes it's not the easiest thing to cut this kind of energy off, right? Because they take advantage. They take advantage of your time. They take advantage of your energy. Sometimes they take advantage of your money. What I'm getting is that some of you all have allowed some of your family members to even live with you when they fell on hard times. This is what I'm getting. And those people had all kinds of internal conflict when they internal conflict is really, really tricky, especially if it goes unchecked, especially if people are in denial, especially if people are really hostile about it. I mean, like, you all have been in some of your families, you all have literally dealt with people who are very hostile. They have internal conflict. Some of them are jealous. Some of them are envious of you. They're envious of the fact that a lot of people don't want to believe this. But when babies are born, there have been certain family members who have looked up your zodiac sign, who have done the extensive research, and they're like, oh my gosh, we have a healer in the family. And they go into overdrive to destroy you, Pisces. They play on your emotions. They tell you things that you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not this enough, you're not that, you're not this and that, because they're trying to confuse you. Okay? I don't know who I'm talking to, but some of y'all have really gone through it with family. I mean, it has just been awful. And so because you all are nurturers and because you're constantly going for the overdog, underdog, did I say overdog? Underdog. Some of you all have really nurtured that kind of energy, and it has just left you in this whole ball of confusion. But trust, when you get to a point of ignoring that kind of energy, especially if you're not ready to completely sever ties, which I would advise severing ties, but if you're not really ready to completely sever ties, first thing you want to do, Pisces, is really get help for yourself. Like sit down and talk to a therapist or a psychologist or a psychiatrist, somebody who's going to help you sort out all of this stuff, right? If you're not ready to completely sever ties with family. And then you have to learn how to really ignore, like really set very clear boundaries and ignore this kind of energy. You know, like sometimes you may see people write like really have really funny memes that may say, I want to know who all is going to be over at the family function before I show up, because, and that's very, very true, because going to some family functions is extremely traumatizing for some people. But what I'm looking at here is there's so much, like I said, remember I said before I even shuffled the card, well, while I was shuffling the card, I said your assignment really is to heal the world, the entire world. For you all, this is where everything, not only your purpose, money is going to come. That's not something that you're necessarily chasing. It's going to come. But this right here, talking about expansion, if you all could just get to a point, and I know I'm only talking to a select few because some of you all are already there, got your YouTube channels, have gone to school for psychology, got your doctorate degrees, your masters, whatever, your bachelors in some cases, or you're just healers. You're going by your spiritual gifts, which is all of it is great, right? I'm not putting a level of importance of one over the other. But when you get to a place where you realize, okay, this is my assignment, this is what I feel good, this is what I feel, where I feel like I can really thrive, this when you'll see this expansion here in every area of your life, room for growth, advancement even in your job, the whole 9 yards. Some of you all have your colleagues coming up to you every week asking for advice, texting you, calling you, asking you, hey, what you think about this? Because again, you all are able to relate to a lot of things on many different levels where a lot of other people are not able to. You all don't have a problem with being very, very in tune with your emotions, which is great. You're a mutable sign, so you would rather get along with people than fight. The whole 9 yards. So this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm getting for your spread of cards. And you're balancing out your daily affairs when it comes to your money. And again, I didn't even see this card behind here. Again, your money is directly tied in with you being very down to earth, very relatable, easy to connect with, which is very, very, very important. We're not talking about numbers today. We're going to resume that on Sunday. But again, I'm saying legacy wealth for you just because you are fully walking in your purpose. So this is a time for you to really sit down and meditate every single day and see what comes to you. The answers that you want will come to you. Let's say, for instance, you decided, you know what, I want to start a YouTube channel. I want to start reading tarot cards. I want to start healing people. I want to, become a Reiki master or whatever it is that you want to do, a life coach, whatever. Start doing your research. Use your time very, very, very wisely, Pisces, because you all, like I said, by default, your symbol are two fishes tied together, swimming in opposite directions. You literally have the best of both worlds. But when you allow certain energies to attach themselves to you, it literally can cause you to drink, become substance abusers, whether it's street drugs or prescription drugs or whatever, or engage in very unhealthy habits. And so you want to really clean this up for yourself, because your purpose here in this realm is amazing. It is. I'm telling you. Ooh, I'm so glad I have Pisces in my chart, because I default to it a lot, even with what I do here. But yes, you got to be able to go into all the rooms in your spiritual house and make use of all the signs in your natal chart. I'm telling you, it's going to help you tremendously, Pisces. Get away from the people who are causing all kinds of hostility and conflict in your life. People who cause you to just the thought of their name just sends you into a tailspin. Nah. Using your time very, very wisely. Yes. So, like I said, I see legacy wealth, but it is directly, see, more money. It is directly attached to and tied to you fully walking in your purpose. Fully. Some of my favorite singers are Pisces. They are very, very well connected to that part of themselves that know, not think or believe. They know that they are healers. They are very, very well connected with that. That's where you're going to get your sweetest sleep too, Pisces. Getting as far away from hostile energy as possible. Plus we have Magician card, which is Mercury. Mercury is retrograde right now, which is great. This is where, again, Mercury is the planet of communication. This is how we communicate, how we receive, how we send out information, how we receive. Everything that you're sending out should be high vibrational. Everything. It doesn't matter. People who are not on your frequency, you either going to have to put them in another category, or you're going to just have to sever ties. Like I said, this type of energy is not on your frequency. This is low vibration energy, constantly coming at you with both guns blaring, blasting, accusing you of this, accusing you of that, Pisces. But no, this is you saying, listen, I worked so hard for my peace. I've invested in myself for my peace, and I'm not going to let any hostile energy. And I've invested in my peace so that I can sleep better at night. I have work to do, right? And this is where you'll see the sunny side of things. This is something you need to be fixated on. This sun card is Leo's ruling planet. Leo is a fixed sign. You need to be fixated on being happy, right? And this magician card right here is, again, planet of communication. This is something that has to be communicated. So communicated, whether verbally or non-verbally, Pisces. You got to let people know, hey, listen, I have very healthy boundaries. I have too much work to do in this universe to help heal the world. And how am I going to do that if I have all these conflicting energies around me? Somebody's got to go. Yes, and your intuition is on 1,000, right? Yes, third eye wide open. See, in the past, you all have been so distracted by conflicting energies in your family, and I'm getting real strong that some of you all have just grown up in some just completely chaotic, dysfunctional families that have their spirit, the assignment for them has been to kill, steal, and destroy that gift from you. And you got to get as far away from it as possible. And it's kept you here. Now, I know your primary goal is not money, right? Money is a resource, just like people and time are resources. But together, those three resources can change lives, right? Money, people, and time. So this is the thing that you all have not had to get to where you want to go to, is the money. I'm telling you, you got to get all that other stuff, put all of that stuff to the side so that you can open up that vault. I see a lot of you all traveling. I'm talking about healing people all over the planet. Yes, some of it is going to be through the World Wide Web. Some of it is going to be physically getting on the plane and going here, going there to different continents, helping people all over the world. So Pisces, you got to get on it. You got to get on it. You got to get on it. This is the time where you're going to balance spirituality and practicality. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So you're going to meditate every single day, Pisces. Every single day you're going to meditate, get your mind right, start decluttering. That's Pluto is retrograde right now. That's the planet of death, rebirth. Some of those relationships need to die outside of you so that a rebirth can happen around you. Some of the things within yourself need to die so that a rebirth can happen within. So look at it this way. You got a house, that's your body. You have rooms in that house. Those are those planetary placements. Go look at your natal chart or your birth chart. Some of those rooms need to be cleaned out, like completely cleaned out. You know, do you still got this person is a hoarder in your house? This person over here, they're living in your head rent free. They got to go. You got this person over here, could have been a parent or a sibling or whatever, who told you would never amount to anything. That got to go. Those kind of things. You got somebody over here that says, okay, well, you need X, Y, and Z to get to X, Y, and Z. And you know, like, hold on. Hey, I'm a spirit first. Do I really need to go through all of this formal education when I just know this instinctively? That has to go, right? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It's about time to get down to business. What did I say? This is why I like to shuffle the cards in front of you all. Clear your energy field. It's time for you to take off, Pisces. That is what I have for you. Have a fantastic day. But then again, I know you will, because that's the intention you set. Bye.